Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Smith makes the grab, one pitch and one out. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. That one misses, and that is ball one. Weatherholt playing up the middle at short, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2024.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed, now 3-0. One out, bases empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Ball one there. 2 outs, bases empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load.
In there safely. Herrera at second with 2 down. That's to third. Bregman slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Leading off, Mookie Betts. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. And delivers outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras. And there's 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
He swings and fouls one off. Out to center. DeLauder on the move. 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. In the air, center field. DeLauder should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. And he pumps it a strike. Yamamoto, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a pop-up. Betts under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Swings and misses. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. In there at the knees. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next to hit, Andy Pajes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
In the dirt. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Larnach hurries to get it back in, and now it's runners at first and second.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. So bases loaded with one away. And here comes Tommy Edman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's down and away. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That misses. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. And welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. Tying run is at first here in game one of this three-game set. And ball one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Alec Burleson. That one missed. Takatsu, the base runner at first with one out. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Yamamoto. 2 down. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. There's a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
DeLauder on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. And he swings through that one.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And a 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
So a man at first. Will Smith will hit next, and the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Out to short. Weatherholt fires across the diamond, and Hernandez is out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Yamamoto back to work. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. And that's in there at the knees. Misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Fly ball down the line. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Larnach, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. No run. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here is Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. And it's fouled away. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Dodgers. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Takatsu. And a breaking ball misses outside. And now it's even up.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a curve misses outside. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chase DeLauder next up for the Cardinals. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one is inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Burleson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch, not close. That one in there across the letters.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard hit left side. Arenado to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving. Up the homer. Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Grant Holman appears to be getting loose. Fernandez also getting ready. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Alex Bregman. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a pop-up. Contreras. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in LA, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's caught for the out. Here's Contreras now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The Cards trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Grant Holman on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. He was late there, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is down low. Upstairs.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. DeLauder pulls it down. 2 down. Tommy Edman digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. DeLauder settles under this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. All set for the start. Tanner Scott will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And strike two. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And now, Jason Takatsu. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with two away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
On the ground, Edman throws to first in time. That's out number three. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Ryan Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Matzik getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Alec Burleson. And that drops in for a strike. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now, J.J. Weatherholt lays down a bunt to the right side. And a sac bunt here. Freeman. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. And here's the catcher, Ivan Her. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the back.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And fouled off. This to third. Bregman. Quick feed to second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, JoJo Romero. Michael Ciani now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 4.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. Bregman takes downstairs. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Larnach makes the grab. One down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Smith in now, takes ball one off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Just missed. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. DeLauder raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That just misses. Ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it's filled up. Lifted in the air, right field. Ciani under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 70 gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
A little bit low, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. Ripped to third. Bregman to first. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Pitch misses. And 1-1. And downstairs. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. And now it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Takatsu getting ready to hit. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Brock Stewart. This is his 3rd time out this year. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tyler Matzik.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out towards right center field, and it's into the gap.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Victor Scott. No outs, runner at first. Here's Freddie Freeman now, known for his late inning heroics. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Riley O'Brien, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 12. There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. So digging in, Tommy Edman. Late swing fouled off. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Just missed. And a count 1-2. The winning run on second base inside, and it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, one out. Rafaela will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Winning run stands at second. That one lifted to left. Larnach gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. The shortstop takes the ball. Winning run in scoring position with two away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Betts takes low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. Line drive, base hit. Takatsu headed for the plate. There comes the throw. He'll score. The Cardinals have the lead. 3-2. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Next offering is in for a strike. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of the 10th. And foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Herrera in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Riley O'Brien. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Alex Bregman. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Winning run out second. No one out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Man at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.